On the subject of this girl, Scottish girl flashes knife and acts in viral video. She brandished a knife at the pedo, né? The immigrant pedo. I see here that we have here a case where the victim turned into perpetrator because of the certain people, certain culture that is paying the mouth of this hyena, the white hyenas, the white moose of Europe, those in power to betray and to go against their own people, their own children, when they should be there to protect them, because those are their kids, those are their grandchild, could be their sister, their mother, grandmother, who are abused in their own native country by those foreigners from the east of this planet. Because I believe that those in power are being paid to shut their action, to shut their mouth and say nothing about it, about the wrong that goes on around, about the injustices done to those girls. Because the one who suffer the most are the girls. And all this, the children, the girls. I have seen case whereby I've seen a lot of UK girls, children. For me, these are children being bought by Pakistanis with a smartphone, so as to be groomed by them, by those pedos. Okay, and nothing is done against the perpetrators. Nothing is done against those violent, those crooks, those miserable men, and all the human who defend them. Those are miserable people. And the worst yet is that we see a child fighting for their fight for their dignity, fight for their honor, because the men, their only men, the white men, are doing nothing. They are just like queers, bums, dimwit. They are doing nothing. I know it's not my business, but I can't stand seeing all this. See all the things, all the injustices, all the rotten stuff going on around the world. The victim is being made to pay for the criminals. It's plain to see that that pedo he had said something or done something to the girls. The mother said that miserable pedo here have taunted the girls, had enticed them into have a reaction, a negative reaction towards him, so that he could record it and go against the girl. One man against a child. If it were in some part of Brazil, he would get a very big beat. In some part of Brazil, he would get a very big beat. But because he's in the land of cowards, coward males who become like sissies, who cannot defend their only woman, not say woman, children. And even the ladies, the human, the fully grown woman there also cannot fight for their only right and for their children and for their daughters. Because if it were my child, I would go out with some weapon to bash this man up. I would do. I swear I would do. And come here, this ugly woman, she's trying to defend him, the leftist, the extreme left. is defending him, say that the girl in the extreme right have invented all that, but there is proof, there's witness who saw he taunting the girls, and I call the girls a sexy bitch, calling the girl a sexy bitch. And there is rumor that he had, a witness that he had attacked the girl. No, if not self-defense, then what? If not self-defense, then what? Look at your face. Your face says all. You one of Dulce low-class pedo. Says a lot from where you come from in your culture. Idiots. You wouldn't do this in certain part of Brazil. I will be done for, I swear. Not in all party where there is, not all part of Brazil where there is the leftists as well, the one who condones criminals, but other areas where people do justice with their own hands, you'd see what would happen to you. You do this in a stupid male's country only. Don't know how to save God and protect their children, their female children.
Isn't it nice when things are
devolving? Oh my goodness. So y'all know how I joke about how many of the lineage of evil, the races, that they have this Neanderthal caveman mindset when it comes to anything of, white person good, black person bad. And that's how they view the world. Very, very, polarizing, very binary, very black and white. And it's funny up until now, okay? Because what is happening is, as I said in the intro, they're literally devolving right in front of our eyes. Damn. I kid you not, fam.
What he's into?
You not.
What are he into now? I'll see where this man is going.
Because there is a story that I saw go viral on Twitter of this girl in Scotland, right? And this girl in Scotland had a knife and an axe. 12-year-old girl. 12-year-old
Yeah, because she had more balls than you all.
Threatening this couple. You can barely understand what she's saying. Oh, yes, you want to come here? Hey, what? Hey, you want to? Look.
Maybe in your culture it's normal for pedos to have their way. Now little girls being raped, even through incests. Shame on you, go to bed, man. typical, very, very typical of this bearded billy goat to call others devoluted. When they are devolved, they are the baboons here. Because there's no real man in the Occident. And before you say that America is such, your head, your bloody head, America belongs to Asian people, Native American, my food. They come from East to Southeast Asian, you baboons. Those people, they're the tribal people. Before Americas and Europe were a single continent, and you need to respect where you are, alright? It's not your MEF or FF continent, land, or country. As such, you need to respect it, especially so the children. And kids, female kids, need to be away from you all. Okay? You do this because there's no law there, no law. Try do this in Pará, there, the Amazons in Brazil. Try do this there. Try do this there. I dare you to taunt or bully or touch a little girl of 12, 11, 10. Go there and do this. I want to see if you leave. Even if you go to the police station, they will follow you. The community will follow the police car. They don't care whether they are killed in the process. They go after you and kill you, make sure that you are taken away from the police station, and they will bash you to death and burn you. I want to see terrorists you do this death. I want to see you. Man. Do this there. You do this in the stupid white mule country. Okay, you do this in the white mule country. A bunch of bums. Very bum. Be a man. I'm a woman, but I want to change my skirt for your pants. You don't know how to take care of your children. Shame on you. You don't know how to take care of your mother or your grandmothers, your mothers and your aunts and your sisters and daughters. You just don't. And your spouse. You are not a man enough. This Occident needy man, and it has been invaded by these baboons from outside of the protection. It was slavery, and the white men invaded America. My foot, your bloody head. You were the one, the invaders, all the time. And then those who has power and money in the Middle East and shut the mouth of the white moose. Okay? With money. So that they will enter into politics and pull those strings behind to do as they please and to rape the girls. It's a shame that a little girl has to fight for her right. It's a shame, a big bloody shame. You are devolving, ugly terrorist. You are devolving. Wait.
Interactive Brokers, the professional's gateway.
What they call that? The homo needs like you. Take it from a grandma. M. You say what you say, you do what you do because there's no real people to teach you all a lesson. Even the law doesn't know how to teach those idiots a lesson. Even the law. This law is a joke. Okay? It's a joke that favor criminals. I don't think that this girl was acting this way for nothing. She wants it, doing it for nothing. She was taunted and she was threatened by that baboon there, that baboon, ugly baboon. The men, they are in four. They are in four. You know, they are in four. Inside something on the derriere. This what they are doing. This what they do. Ain't no men nowadays. Ain't all those are all mice and queers. A bunch of idiot, toda nada na mescla na mestiço. The mixed idiot. He has to defend. A pedo will defend another. Have some shame old men. So old and demonize a girl. What happens is the following. They come, they will taunt the victim and I want a reaction from the victim.
On my channel today, come down to a local park I've been to quite a few times. These permanent
Want to stay in for Iola do meu. Bloody motherfucker. Old pig. Miscegenated old pig. Look at his skin. Dirty skin.
Has emerged from the events in Scotland.
So this could not have been a racial attack.
But this will not be enough to convince the mind of the pedos and the nagas, the niggers over there, you know, all the mixed niggers over there who wants to claim the Occident for them. Alright, the mixed age race like the old men who I showed there and the others. It will not be enough for them to be convinced because they still want to portray the victim as the perpetrator, as the criminal. Never mind, even if the girl were to have 5-year-old, even if she were 5-year-old, they will still demonize and condemn her.
A witness.
In my eyes.
This is not enough for the criminals, the pedos. No. They won't accept it, and they should all leave. Hey, leave the Occident, leave because there's no more men. Leave. Go back to Africa. Go back to Orient Middle East. Go. Get out. Get lost.
Breaking today, a witness
Get lost,
has
pedo.
emerged from
Oh,
the
pedos and
events
criminal
in
is so fast. Though some white men.
Scotland.
Go get out of the Occident. Go out.
Heart girl who went
Oh,
viral
Zapit, I'm not in power.
for defending herself against an immigrant.
Then I will
The
be.
mainstream
Then you
media
see how
decided to
deep.
try and tell us all that she
Oh,
was the
CDB,
problem.
all of
That
you.
the 14-year-old who had to carry weapons on the streets of Dundee was the
Fed
real
up of all this nonsense, of all the Satan around here
problem. And
in this earth.
interestingly, this witness, you won't be surprised to learn, goes against the mainstream narrative. So you'll remember this young girl went viral across the United
Yes,
States.
yes, we remember the young girl alone had to fend for herself because there were no adults around and only a pedo-terrorist, a sex offender, and there's no adults and no man around to defend her.
States.
Where were the men?
This video was posted on Elon
Scratch their backside.
Musk's X.
Yes, you have a knife.
Yes, you have a knife. Yes, you have a knife. But because me
Why
terrorist.
you fucking it up? Show the knife. Show the knife. Show the. Show the knife. Show the knife. That's it. That's it. Show the knife. Show the knife. That's
If
it.
were me, she will say, oh my God. If it were me in Brazil, he'll not see the next daylight. Well,
Yeah, show the knife. Maratha.
Morochong. Niggas, language, Morochong. Maratha é seu cu, Seu cu é maratã.
But the mainstream media in this country said, no. That young girl was the bad one. She was charged by the police. The police then...
Is the following. This is Nagas, they invade this people country, this white bulls country. And what happened is, they want still to own it. They want to own because they are the Satan seed. They are the Satan seed. They want to own people's country, not only theirs, because God forbid, the devil forbid even, if a white bull is to do this in their country, be it Asia, Orient, Middle East, or Africa. This man will be a dead meat. But they think that they can do whatever they want in the Occident. And why? Because there is lacking of a man there. But I challenge you to go to Brazil and do this in the open. I challenge you to do this in Brazil. Go there in Brazil. You are so terrorist. Yeah? You're so macho, Road. Go and do this in Brazil to see if you will live the next day. I dare you, I really dare. I really do. You are only terror and so strong like this in the stupid coward males land.
And said there was loads of misinformation going around. And so basically, if you were in the United Kingdom, the message was, shut up. Well, Hannah's World refused to do that. She told the story this way.
A 14-year-old Scottish girl stepped in to protect her younger sister from a group of grown men. You know the kind. Locals heard it, the video shows it, you can hear the accent, you can see what's happening. And what did the police do? Did they question the men? Did they protect the girls? No, of course not. They arrested her, a child, for carrying something to defend herself. And now the media is treating it like it's just another knife crime statistic. They've scrubbed the context, they've scrubbed the men's identity, they've scrubbed the truth.
Of course they scrubbed the truth. With the mainstream media even misrepresenting the migrant...
This is miscegenated pictures there. The miscegenated pictures there in who work on security or whatever. And as police, they are all bought also. They are all bought by those who buy already the white moves in power.
question. So look at this. Darren McGarvey posted the truth about the migrant who a Dundee schoolgirl brandished a knife at.
You know what? This is loot here. This is loot, not fair. In Scotland, they call it is loot. In the other English, American is lot. I call her a bimbo, idiot woman. What she was doing? I don't think she was there. Even he's painting up this lie to paint himself as the victim.
But
A
actually,
victim that he wasn't.
Richard, the Red Wall pleb, pointed out that the Daily Mail pulled this picture with his wife from Fatos Ali Damana's Instagram account, but they intentionally left out other posts from his Instagram account,
Yeah? These are terrorists.
which included, as Jonathan Wong pointed out,
A little mana waiting for your horse to get in my supercar. Look at that. You see? You see that? I'm waiting for your horse. This horse means what? A 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 9-year-old, because it's common. It's common thing in their culture to rape even 5-year-old. It's even commendable in their holy book to do this to little girls.
the fact
Girls reach 6-year-old, for them already ripe already. It's already lawful.
he has a gun tattooed to his back. Now, while that might not prove anything, what about this witness account from one of the friends of the two girls who has decided to speak out over the weekend after reading all of these complete lies in the mainstream media? Listen to her account. Big news. Outspoken is now available as a podcast too.
Wasting time. Why don't they do it in Asia? Go do in Korea. Go do in Japan. Go do in China. Why don't you? FF. Coward. You do in the stupid man's land, but you don't dare do it in China, Japan, and Korea, because it will be a dead meat. Do it there. Cowards. Ugly race.
Actually took place on Saturday night as a witness because I was there during the whole thing.
They will deny. Psychopath, narcissist psychopath will deny. They are dissimulated. They are a liar. They are a manipulators. And they are narcissist psychopathic pathological liars. They will deny until the last breath.
The one who made the 999 call to make the police show up. So I feel like I should get my story out. Basically, me and my friend Ruby, who was one of the girls in the video, we had just been swimming. And when we got back to swimming, we went to my house, we dropped our stuff off, and then Ruby's sister Lola phoned us and was like, oh, do you want to meet? I'm meeting with our other friends, we're gonna go out. Who was one of the girls in the video. We had just been swimming. And when we got back to swimming, we went to my house, we dropped our stuff off, and then Ruby's sister Lola phoned us and was like, oh, do you want to meet? I'm meeting with our other friends, we're gonna go out. And we were like, yeah, sure, let's meet. So we met with Lola, and
Oh my god, then why not hate something so important? Need this to makeup instead of going straight to the point. And
we were walking.
I mean business. I don't understand these people.
Because she had some stuff that she had to drop off. And whilst we were walking through Lockheed. As we were walking through Lockheed, we walked past the man that you see recording us in the video. We just were walking past him, and as we walked past him, he made some remarks to Lola, saying, "Oh, you're so." And we were like, "Oh, that's not okay." So obviously, Lola's sister was not happy.
Of the 3 girls, there are 2 older girls and a child. Of the 3 girls, he had to make this snide profane, dirty remark to a child, to a 12-year-old. The girl looks even 10-year-old. She doesn't even look like 12, she looks like 10 because she doesn't even have boobs yet. It shows the mentality of these baboons. They are baboons, scary people, devolved, you know, devolved. Pooh, que nojo, man. Pooh, pooh. I hate. I want to vomit.
Because Lola's 12. So like I was saying, Ruby was like, oh, go away, she's 12. And the man then again says, oh, she's so... So we were like...
Yeah, because the Satan in him says, go for younger. The younger is slimmer, the better. Even if she has nothing, she's not fully developed yet. Never mind. Because I live in you, I'm the devil, I'm Satan, I live in you, so I want the slimmest meat in the market, the slimmest goat. I don't want the fat cow. Understand? That bastard. I think he's I'd say his penny dick is the size of a half of a sausage, of a chicken frank.
Show him.
So how stupid he is, how dim.
Critically, she responded to claims that anything from the Scottish young Bravehearts was connected to race.
This was nothing to do with his race. We didn't even
of
know
course they have to point out on this Naga. They have to use one card, one foot tile card. They have to use skin color and culture and religion so as to defend their criminality, you know, their criminal mind, their criminal attitude, their actions, etc. And the worst is not that they are like this, because it's already generic, cannot do nothing. Those are devils. You cannot do nothing about it other than, I don't even want to say, do like in Brazil style, you know? But the worst part is that there are idiots like the fat man, the mixed race fat man from North America, and the other Naga there, the Billy Goat, who defend them, who are defending them and make it like a racial factor, and it isn't. It isn't related to race, but to pedophilism. This is pedophilism. This is terrorism against children. So to speak in a clear language.
Been a racial attack. This was self-defense in my eyes.
Poor child.
Panel Joseph Moulton and Emma Kenny. Emma, this story has disturbed me on so many.
If the little girl has been charged or accused of do what she didn't do, then might as well have done. Should have split his head into half. Go straight to the kill. I would. I swear I would.
Many levels, because I think it shows
Or
number
at
one how
least
complicit the
stone
mainstream
him.
media now is with the authorities. You know, the Scottish police said, "Oh no, you can't talk about this."
Well, me and my sister, he will get
John
it.
Swinney decided
So
to
how he'll get,
Musk for allowing the
as you were younger. Now I'm old already. I'm talking about my young age.
video to be broadcast in the first place, and everyone has just gone along with it. Then the
We
Daily
together
Mail
will give
come
him a
out with this
very big
article
trash.
trying to paint this Bulgarian
Him
immigrant
all blooded.
as if he is all sweetness and light, which doesn't particularly seem to be the case, because usually the Daily Mail hates anyone with a tattoo, let alone
What a
a
ugly
tattoo of
woman.
a gun on the
An
back
ugly
of his
man.
bloody neck. And I've
Which
watched
kind of who will like this kind of terrorist? It shows the kind of a woman she is to want this gangster. Look at all those tattoos.
this witnesses, this full account from the witness. It's much longer.
Ali Dumana. Where his account? Oh, Allah luck for him, I don't have
on her
this platform.
TikTok. It runs to about 18 minutes. And I absolutely believe what she's saying. By the way, she does not excuse the fact that this young woman, this young Braveheart, was holding a weapon. But Emma Kenny, I ask you, why does a 12-year-old girl in Dundee feel they need to leave the house armed at all?
The future.
Why? Easily. There is no man around to protect her, and she have to fend for herself. And there are predators in the prowl. There are bandits in the prowl. There are criminals in the prowl. There are cowards in the prowl. There are demented who haven't had their good upbringing, whose mother was a whore in the prowl. Okay? Who come from a whole culture in the prowl.
Is the bigger
Because
question
of that,
rather than
do I
trying
have
to
to tell more?
demonize these two young ladies?
I mean, I think the thing about the law is, you know, and I know, Dan, that you can't arm yourself with a knife or an axe.
It's already genetic. Accept them again, they accept. Now it's too late.
Whether you feel that
Accept
you should or shouldn't do.
again.
The reality is that is something that can lead to criminal charges, and it's also something that can lead to serious injuries. And I think you always have to be clear about that, even though the context of this is that there's a young girl who believes that she's doing what's right because she wants to protect her sister. You have to accept whether it's an acceptable thing to do. And I would say, because I run a crime channel, that it's unacceptable to do that. I think what you're...
Hey, shut up, the woman. It's not you. I feel pity if you have any kids of their age. I feel pity for your daughter. Ugly woman with mistakes of face. Shut up, bitch. Just shut up. That's this guy. Shut up, woman. Shut up. Just shut up. Go cook and clean up. You are defending terrorists and a bandit and criminal.
Can be shocking.
Might as well go find something to do. Slut. Oh.
Yeah, it follows the trend, which is kind of, well, whether it's naivety or willful ignorance of, you know, there being these issues in the UK, and people getting very angry and upset and actually changing the way that they behave and act in public. I mean, a girl of that age should not be carrying a knife, but clearly there's underlying reasons as to why she is.
They read. What is all this? That while a child has the courage, these two bum Agência nobis a Pensicira. Serve of evil. Being manifested around. See? Those things like this, two things like this, two creatures of evil is the one that helps ugly man miscegenated also. Ugly trash. A person also have if he make a DNA test, he will have some Arabic as well. And the ugly woman, this is a bit Asian in Arabic. You see ugly woman here. It says volumes about them. Ugly woman has the face of Arabic with Asian. Not even Europeans, do some miscegenated race. It's explain their viewpoint. In which side they take. Go work, rubbish, go work. Go work, nojentos. Dirty people. Cannot stand poo. I feel for the little girls in such countries and such continent. I really do. Because there's not enough men there. And this one, look at how CC he look. This one's like a Fanta Coca. Queer. This has a queer. Faggot.